This video, we are going to learn kubectl plugin manager, that is Krew. So most of us are not aware we can install our customized plugins in kubectl or Kubernetes using a plugin manager called Krew. So using this Krew plugin manager, we can install some plugins and we can automate, or else we can simplify our day-to-day tasks. So in this video, we are going to learn how to install this Krew plugin manager, and using this Krew, how can we install a plugins and automate our tasks. So for that, we need to install Krew plugin, and this is the official website for the Krew plugin manager. So first step is we need to install the Krew. So this is the steps we need to follow. Like for Mac or Linux, these are four steps. Whereas if you are using Windows or any Git Bash, you can use these commands. So right now I'm using this for my Linux. Just copying this, executing here. It will download this binary. So once it is done, we need to go with our second. Already we are done with step one. Git is already there. We executed the script, and we need to set the path for the Krew plugin. So this is done. And next we need to restart our shell, and then we need to type this command to validate whether the installation is done or not. So I'm just going with a new tab. So with a new session like that, just typing with kubectl Krew. So better we can type here only. Seems session is persisting. So I'm just switching back to again same terminal, and we type. See, yes, now it's working. It's like we are switching back the terminal, or else we're reloading the session. It will be help to execute this command. Sometimes we are facing this issue. So right now I just switch back from different user. Now when I type kubectl Krew, I'm able to see these command. So to it shows the different available options to install, list, all these things. So now I have this Krew installed. So using this Krew plugin manager, we can install whatever plugins we want. So I'm just going to install a tree plugin. This tree, what this will do, it will give the hierarchy of our deployment or replica set, whatever it may be. So if I want to install this, simply I can click this one, and here it will show you how to install this thing, kubectl Krew and install tree, and we need to use this command using kubectl tree command. Here you see the final output, it will give like this in a tree structure of our deployment, like what our deployment will create the replica sets and following by the pods, all the stuff. So for now, what I'm doing, I'm installing the tree plugin using Krew installer. So already Krew installer package manager we installed. So now I'm just going to type kubectl Krew install tree plugin. It will install the tree. So let's check kubectl git deploy any deployment or anything exit. Okay, in kube system we have these things, right? So what I'll do, kubectl tree command using tree. I want to see my kube system related deployment information. So just type kubectl followed by tree followed by my deploy namespace. This is, so my deployment name is this one, Calico Cube Controller -n. So -n kube system tree command. Kubectl tree deployment. Now you see we are able to see the tree structure of our deployment, like what this deployment have. This Calico Cube controller deployment have a replica set called Calico Cube controller replica set, and it created a pod like that. Same way, if you want to see a different one, code DNS. Now you see code DNS have these two replica sets and these two pods. So it's not only help for deployment. Even with this, we can use for our stateful set, replica set, jobs, cron jobs, whatever it may be, it support. And if you need more information on this, you can go with this our KTS documentation, or else this official kubectl 3 documentation. You see kubectl 3, and they are printing for one of these service called grpc-ping service. Now you see it is showing the information of all these things. So let's try this thing. Kubectl get svc hyphen n kube system. So we have kube DNS, right? So we'll check for this service. By DNS. Now you see this endpoint is mapped to this one. Like that, we'll get more information. And here they mentioned K service, right? We'll try to see. Okay, maybe that's a typo, I think. It's service only. Like that, using tree command, we can see the list of these things. Not only tree, we have different plugins here. Like if you want to switch to the cluster or execute some commands into inside the pod, or to inspect the pod, to see the pod logs, tail, whatever it may be, you can get more plugins from these their official website. I'll share all these links in this video description. So you see these many plugins are there, like different one. If you want to go with some namespace thing, automatic namespace detection, auto NS. So what it will do, same as this kubectl Krew install auto NS, and when you type describe the pod something, it will automatically describe and automatically detect the namespaces. That's what they're updating, automatic namespace detection for the kubectl commands. So, and if you want to go for name, not only namespace, like cluster context switch, you can go with use CTX. Using CTX, like you can simply switch to the different context, like prod cluster, dev cluster, or different context you can switch. So that's all about this Krew plugin manager. So this plugin manager helps you to install a various plugins to your kubectl, and minimize and simplify your day-to-day task, and helps you to work more productively. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, watch, and share our videos and support us. Thank you all.